Hello, I'm Mike Walker, and you're watching a demo from Red Hat Open Innovation Labs. In this demo, I'll showcase some of the technology we built to accelerate application development practices on our open source stack. First, though, a little bit about Labs. It's a new offering from Red Hat where visitors work with Red Hatters together in a residency-style engagement using our lab's hardware, software stack, and methodology to accelerate innovative software solutions. In this demo, we'll focus on two things. First, I will show you how we configure and build what we call push-button infrastructure. Push-button infrastructure is a fully automated process for installing, configuring, and integrating all the tools and technologies we use at Labs to build software. I will show you the configurator tool we use to drive all of the automation. After that, we'll look at how this infrastructure is designed to support continuous integration and continuous delivery practices for container-based applications. Specifically, I'll show you the best practices we use to build, test, and deploy changes to container-based applications in an automated manner that reduces cycle time and enforces high-quality code. Okay, with that said, let's go ahead and get started with the demo. What we're looking at here is a web application we built at Labs for configuring Labs environments. For convenience, we organized all the tools and technologies into four main categories: application development, DevOps tools, the container platform, and hosting infrastructure. Now, as part of getting any Labs engagement started, we sit down together and use this tool to design what we want in the Lab stack. The data gathered from this tool is then used to spin up our custom environment in a fully automated fashion. So let's start by having a look at our container platform. The default platform at Labs is OpenShift Container Platform, which is comprised of Docker, Kubernetes, and lots of goodies from Red Hat to make it easy to use, manage, and support. We deploy it with a set of tools to support monitoring and logging of everything we run in the container platform as a best practice. It's important to note that the container platform runs on Red Hat Enterprise Linux. When it comes to containers, the operating system matters. For example, we run into a tricky problem between Docker and the way it interacts with the kernel. We're totally covered because we've got access to Red Hat developers and support on both sides of the equation. This also gives us a secure foundation for running all our containers. Next, we select the hosting infrastructure we want to use in the lab. We've organized it into private and public options. On the public cloud, I can run the lab stack on Amazon Web Services. In our private environment, I've got my choice of bare metal, Red Hat Enterprise Virtualization for traditional Virt, and Red Hat OpenStack if I want a full infrastructure as a service platform. One really cool thing here, I can mix and match to build what we call Open Hybrid Cloud, a combination of public and private hosting infrastructure that gives me the freedom and flexibility to practice things like workload migration and cloud bursting. At Labs, we provide a wide variety of container images to support modern app dev. This makes it really easy to pick and choose what I want to build my apps. So let's say I want to build an application that uses our mobile platform as a service, along with a web server. And maybe I'll write my code in Angular and Node.js. And I'll use maybe a NoSQL backend. So let's go with MongoDB. So I'll point and click my way to the stack I want. And since these are all images, I know the work I do will be portable. Since they're certified by Red Hat, I know I'll be using images that are safe and secure. App dev is good, and at Labs, we take it a step further by integrating this stack with a rich set of tools for doing DevOps. For CI/CD, we use Jenkins. We also provide out-of-the-box integration with a set of source control management tools, including Bitbucket, Git, GitHub, and GitLab. Let's say I want to do my work in GitLab. I'll go ahead and choose that. We integrate with Jira for project tracking, Slack for chat and chat ops, set of artifact management tools, testing. If I want to do behavior-driven development with Cucumber, I can go ahead and bring that in. Testing specific to JavaScript is integrated. Also code quality and code review, so SonarQube, JS Hint. I want to make sure that when I'm building my code, I'm enforcing quality constraints to ensure that quality is high from the outset, not as an afterthought. Okay, now I've picked all the tools and technologies that I want in my custom Open Innovation Labs stack. So with that, I've got my shopping cart filled. I'll go ahead and click Submit. What I get next is a diagram. This is my reference architecture showing me all the tools and all the layers. It's powered by Ansible Tower. That's what we use to install, deploy, configure, and integrate all these components. And this is not just an architecture diagram. This is real. We can deploy this environment end-to-end in Amazon Web Services in 60 minutes or less. We can deploy it in our private infrastructure in about 35 minutes end-to-end. And that's how we spin up environments quickly to support rapid application development.